Yeah, SNK didn't even drop the silhouette, you know? Like, we saw that they were going to be on vacation from December, I think it was 23rd or something, to yesterday, basically. So maybe no one was in the office to drop the silhouette, I guess. So we'll forgive you this time, SNK. It's all right. We will jump right into the Kula trailer. Thanks for jumping back into the Goon channel, guys. It's been a couple weeks. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. Glad to be back in the saddle here. And what a welcome back. We get a new KOFXV character trailer, and it's Kula. Let's go. Already looks way better than she did in 14. Where's that Farsi at? Whoa, that's a new normal? That's a new throw, I think. Yeah. Oh, really? Uh-huh. I wonder if it's vulnerable again. Will they make that invulnerable? Ooh, that's new. All right, there's the 14 super. Oh, yes. Bruh, what? Oh, no. Kula's got Oki. Not that she didn't before, but I don't think she needed the help. Is it the same one? Yeah, it looks like it's the same one. But it looks better, although I think Antonov might have been a little too big. Cronin. That's the name of that team? That's a little awkward. Like I said at the beginning of the trailer, she looks loads better than she did in 14. They decided to give her some new tools. That snowman drop. This right here. Did she EX that, by the way? Because I think she only dropped one later on in the trailer. Yeah, she EXs it. So looks like when you EX it, you get two of those. And they launch. I wonder if they hit overhead. Is this real? It looks like it came out oh, dude, she resets to neutral so quickly. And I'm pretty sure this was just a standard version of that. I didn't see any EX flashing on that setup. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, guys. Yeah, this is just a standard Oki setup off a hard knockdown. So it looks like if that's really as strong as it looks, the new go-to route off of lay spin is going to be, swipe to hard knockdown. You get that, and boom. That's not an overhead, thankfully. It doesn't look like it's an overhead because he blocked it low. Yeah, he blocks that low. Or he blocks it crouching, rather. That's fair. If that had been an overhead, I think, it'd be like Kula Army day one. Even I'm in on it, guys. Even I'm in if that's an overhead. And this is actually pretty attractive. I'm not at all, hating it all because it's not an overhead. This is still pretty good for her, in my opinion, because she basically loses nothing off of this setup. Normally, when you do this, you would just have to, time your safe jump. But now she's just whatever, man. You got to deal with that first. Got to block that. Here comes the not the double overhead, but here comes the jump in. That is a cool tool for her, in my opinion. You wonder if the snowman can control airspace? I mean, let's see if we can rewind that real quick back to that point. I don't see why it wouldn't, because it's most likely active once it's finished forming, Do feel like once it starts dropping, maybe not when it's up there. I don't know if it would be active as a stationary projectile kind of thing that's in the air. But once it's started to move, I think it would be active. What's that move that Kirby does in Smash where he just turns into a rock and he just drops on you? I feel like it's something like that. I don't know if you want to do that. Well, if you're at a distance, because it looks like if you're at a distance and you hit that EX version, I don't know if that's some kind of canned distance thing. Like a situation where it's always going to come out at that distance. But if that's something that tracks the opponent's position, and you've got the space to do it. I mean, yeah, dude. I think, like, considering the distance between them, I don't see why this wouldn't be a tracking special. EX probably tracks, indeed. And so if you're, and that's important for this distance, because you're not going to want to jump. If you're Hydran in that situation, you're not going to want to jump at all. You might want to roll. You might want to dash forward, but she's forcing your hand from full screen, which is not something that Kula is really known for doing. Like, this is not normally her distance, right? And actually, the ironic thing is Hydran can probably punish this with his climax. You know, he can probably just rip climax once he sees the startup of EX coming out, or probably, like, even once he sees the snowman. Like, I doubt she's, like, got fast recovery off of this. Yeah, that looks like he'd definitely react to it with, like, a climax. But for a lot of characters from that distance, they're probably just going to have to, you know, employ evasive maneuvers. Moves like Zanakin are probably a good decision to make against something like that, I would believe. Because I don't see this being like, yeah, that hangs for a while too. So if you've got a fast attack that pushes you forward, you're probably just going to react with that in that situation. You've got plenty of time to. But then again, if you hesitate, it's possible that you might catch her when she's back in neutral, and she might punish you for taking a delayed evasive maneuver, which that's part of the zoning game, right? It remains to be seen how strong that will be, though. I think that there will be characters that can get around that specific situation. I don't think in neutral it's going to be that scary, but the Oki situation, I mean, that's just plain as day right in front of us. That's the high-low mix-up opportunity, specifically here. Like, it looks like it does a fair amount of block stun too, at least in this situation. Antonov, he's still in block stun. That's a high-low mix opportunity if I've ever seen one. I'm not going to say she didn't need that. Spin the meter. That is my expert advice to the new players who are probably going to hate that situation. Just spin the meter, get out of there with a guard cancel. What character number is this? We are on character number 38, so we've got one more character, guys. Number 38, number 39 should be coming later on. Well, obviously, since we're only a month away from the release of this game, I would imagine the last character is coming up pretty quick.